Yeah, these boys really ran out of gas, man. They ran out of gas. They ran out of gas. But it's all good, man. Welcome back to the incredible Rockets Propaganda channel. I am your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter at AK Infinity _ VVS. Also, find me on the Rockets Round Robin. Just check the description box below. We got a channel for that now. Go ahead and sub to that one too. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, the whole nine. We're probably gonna have a lot of comments on this show tonight. I got a hot take or two, but let's go ahead and get it kicking. Let's get it started, man. Yeah, man, these boys, they didn't run out of gas. Started the game out terribly. They started the game out like the Silas Rockets. No attention to detail on nothing. But honestly, too, the Golden State Warriors, man, they really came out hot. But it didn't come out. Rockets didn't come out like a team that was, that had lost 13 straight to the same franchise. You know what I'm saying? They ain't come out like they was trying to end a streak. They came out like, yeah, Steph ain't playing, so we good. Nah. It's the Golden State Warriors. They have an identity. And a team, the dangerous part about a team that has an identity is even when their best player is not playing, you're gonna get the same effort from that team. Same goes for teams like Miami Heat. They have an identity. You play them without Jimmy Butler, you're going to get the same thing. You play them without Bam, you're going to get the same effort and attention to detail. That's just how that works. We're going to have to work on getting the Rockets to the Rockets are developing. They're still developing their identity. You know what I'm saying? I think you start to really stamp your identity when you get in the playoffs. Hopefully we can get in the playoffs this season and we can, start to build that. But yeah, man, the way the Rockets play defense, they play defense in a way that kind of messes with how the current NBA is right now. So in the current NBA, there's like a lot of mismatch hunting for the most part. There's a lot of mismatch hunting in the NBA. So, which conversely on the offensive side, that's how we play too. We mismatch hunt, but we're gonna get to that. So defensively, as much as we switch, all that has to happen is a back cut. Boom, open guy, and that open guy is either going to attack a late defense at the rim. And let me say that again. So that back cut, the person who gets the back cut, the pass from the back cut, he's going to go up, or he's going to find a man in the corner for a three, or on the wing for a three. That's if you contest the layup in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about the Golden State offense is the action that's happening with the ball is not the most important part. It's everything else that's happening outside of that. You might have a pick and roll, and you might have like 3 screens, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 screens on the opposite end of the court, or both on the baseline. You might have somebody, coming off a pin down. You might have somebody cutting to the basket. You just don't never know. But one thing's for sure, somebody gonna be open. I can't tell you how many times Buddy Hield got open. What's his face? Podziemski was open. Moody was open. Like it was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. And I was like, man, this again, bro. I've seen this for too many years, man. They just don't stop. They do the same thing over and over. Ain't nobody picked up on this yet. My goodness. And we're not, okay, cool. We switching a lot. But it don't mean nothing because you trying to goad them into playing one-on-one. They're not going to do that. That's not what they do. They don't play one-on-one basketball. They're going to run their offense, and you finna just deal with it the best that you can. So that was the gist of the first half. Second half, buddy, things got mighty interesting to the point where we got into OT. Second half came in, Ime said, screw it. Jalen, go sit your ass down. Who else had? Fred, sit your ass down. Man, the lineup of Aaron Holiday, Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith, and I'm missing somebody. And Dylan Brooks, I think too. I think Dylan Brooks was the fifth guy. Boy, they was giving the Golden State Warriors hell on defense. They was giving them hell. I mean, to the point where Man, Tari Eason, I don't know how many steals he had in a row for a fast break dunk. Jabari was hitting big shots. Amen Thompson was getting to the rim, playing good defense too on the other end. Dylan was okay. Dylan was okay in their lineup. But they was playing fast. Like, we didn't have to run a lot of offense. It was just a lot of out dogging the Warriors, bro. And that's their dog lineup. Holiday, Amen, Tari, Jabari, Dylan, all dog lineup. They was barking up and down the floor. They wasn't running. They was barking up and down the floor the whole time they was on the floor, man. But the lineup, let me tell you how bad the lineups got in the first half, though. It was so bad, they put in Jeff Green. As soon as they put in Jeff Green, I was like, oh, Aaron Holiday next. Little did I know Aaron Holiday was going to be a key player going down in the second half, too. He only scored 6 points. He hit a couple of threes, but he scrapped his ass off on defense. It was really nice to watch. We really got back in this game on defense, but I think towards the end of the game we ran out of gas, man. It was 8-2 in the overtime. We had nothing. We had no answer for Jonathan Kuminga. Jonathan Kuminga was looking like their best player in that second half after Buddy Hield was murdering us in that first half from the 3-point line, 6 of 10 from 3. Draymond was quarterback, and there was a lot of fouls too. Like, we fouled a lot. Like, Brooks fouled out, Van Vliet fouled out, Eason had 5 fouls, Jalen had 4 fouls. It was just a lot of fouling, bro. It was really a lot of fouling. And honestly, on offense on that end, they was really picking on whoever Jalen Green or Alperen Sengun was going, like, because they was really lost. They was lost on defense, I ain't gonna lie. Alperen Sengun and Jalen was both lost on defense. Quick notes. Let me run down these stats. I'm tired, if y'all can't tell me. I'm tired, bro. I'm recording this last night. You gonna see this morning, but I'm recording it last night. Jabari Smith, tough game, man. Like, before I run down the stats, I had some keys to the game. I said Jabari was gonna be an X factor for me because he needed to hit open shots, 1, and then 2, he needed to rebound. He was okay on the rebounds, but he did hit some shots. He hit some threes. He started to run out of gas late, started to miss some of the ones late. But let me run down the stats now. Jabari, 21 points, no blocks, no steals, no assists, but 7 rebounds. Cool. He was 5 of 13 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Dylan, 7 points, 2 turnovers, a steal, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Cool. I was gonna say something about Dylan. I'm gonna let him make it. Alperen Sengun. In the minutes he played, more so in the second half, he was a lot better. But in that first half, he was food. I ain't gonna lie. He was he was a buffet on the other end. He was giving up. They was picking on him. They was picking every action. They was looking for him. I ain't gonna front. Alperen Sengun, 14 points, 2 turnovers, a block, 4 assists, 10 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the field goal, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. I think. Oh, by the way, Golden State missed 18 free throws. Can you imagine they actually had 50 free throws? They attempted 50 free throws. 50. Ain't no way the Rockets fouled that much, and the Golden State Warriors didn't. We only attempted 24 free throws. It should have been double that. We should have been the one shooting 50 free throws. Anyway, next person on the stats. Fred. Fred was bad. Fred was bad. 11 points, 6 fouls, like I said, a block of steal, 5 assists, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 1 of 8 from 3, 2 of 12 from the field. Man, I don't know what's going on with Fred, man, but we need last year's Fred back. We need that guy back, man. Jalen was absolutely atrocious this game. Just bad, terrible. I'm sure all of the Jalen Green hating ass cockroaches is sitting and waiting to come out of hiding, come out of the dark so they can say something. Oh, he had a bad game. He sucks. We told you. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to just tell y'all right now, man. Get it out while you can, but this is still a different Jalen Green. He only had 7 points. He was minus 20, absolute worst on the team. 4 fouls, a turnover, a block, a steal, 3 assists, 1 rebound. He need to get more boards, man. 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 13 overall. That was absolutely bad. That was absolutely garbage. This is a game he need to look at, watch the film. Everything you did this game, don't ever do it again. Jeff Green, he came in and had a foul and an assist. Tari Eason, player of the game was Tari Eason. No question about it. He was a plus 11. He had 27 points, 5 fouls, 3 turnovers, 3 blocks, 5 steals. It felt like it was way more than that. An assist, 9 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from 3, 11 of 19 overall. By the way, I put a tweet out. Yeah, some people may not like this. I don't care if they like it or not, but it's just something I think is probably going to end up being the case. Tari Eason is our third star. He's just too impactful. Like every time he comes in, the game is different. He just changes the game every time. And he's too impactful to not say that he's our third guy, man. Out of the young pack. And y'all know I'm a Jabari guy. That don't mean I can't keep it up a buck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Amen Thompson was also really good this game. They started I'll get to it. 18 points, 2 personal fouls, a steal, 4 assists, 11 rebounds, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from 3. I'm glad he was taking them though. 8 of 15 overall. So Amen Thompson, he was doing a lot of his dirty work on the glass, and him and Tari Eason, they were doing a lot of their dirty work on the glass, getting offensive rebounds, getting defensive rebounds, pushing the tempo, getting layups in transition, and putbacks off of offensive rebounds, second chance points, all that. That's really where both of them made their money for the most part, mainly Amen Thompson. And then Ime threw Amen Thompson out at center to end the game because nothing else was really working. So they threw him out at center, which was okay. Problem is the Golden State Warriors was like, oh, okay, we just gonna, every time we touch the ball, we finna just back up and act like he don't exist. And Amen Thompson couldn't make him pay. He couldn't make them pay. He couldn't get to the rim without 2 people, getting in his grill. Yeah, it didn't look good. But that's something. That's a look that I think we can explore a little bit more, and maybe we can have some success with it in different configurations. Ken Whitmore, just not his game. 4 points. He was a -9. He had a turnover, an assist, 2 rebounds. He was 2 for 2 overall, 0 for 2 from 3. Only played 5 minutes. Cam, I don't know. I was hoping that this was gonna be one of them Cam games where he come in and he just, make some noise. Same way that Amen Thompson and Tari Eason did. I was really hoping this was gonna be that game. Because the Warriors, they one of them teams where they just IQ you to death. But if you got a guy who come in who don't care about none of that IQ stuff, he just coming in to rip your heart out, like Ken Whitmore is, a lot of times that'll just overwhelm them and overwhelm an overly IQ team will overwhelm their processing, and they're just like, man, I don't know what to do with this guy. And then they'll overthink, and then they'll start making mistakes, and then it just opens up floodgates for everybody else to start eating too. Jock Landale, 5 minutes, 3 points, a foul, a turnover, an assist. He hit a 3. That was it. Aaron Holiday, 15 minutes. He was a plus 19 on the team, the absolute highest on the team by far. 6 points, a turnover, a steal, 4 assists. He was 2 of 3 from the 3-point line. He made his money on the defensive end, though, man. The way he was guarding out there on the perimeter, that's the type of defense that got him in the rotation last year, even when Amen Thompson came back. I got another little hot take that some people probably not gonna like, and it's okay to not like it because it is what it is. Aaron Holiday is probably going to be in the rotation moving forward. So just prepare yourself for that. I know, a lot of people already don't like Fred, and I know a lot of people don't like Aaron Holiday. You're going to get a lot of Fred and Aaron Holiday. Moving forward, you're going to get some Aaron Holiday. I'm going to tell you that right now. Reed Sheppard doesn't, let me read off his stats, and I'm going to go in on Reed Sheppard right quick. 3 points, 2 fouls, an assist. He hit a 3. He was 1 of 2 overall in 7 minutes. Here's the issue with Reed Sheppard. Although I thought in his minutes he was pretty solid defensively, the issue with Reed Sheppard is the shots that Aaron Holiday was in there taking, or Ken Whitmore was in there taking, a lot of those shots are also available to Reed Sheppard, and he doesn't take advantage. He doesn't pull the trigger. It's kind of like he's, kind of timid. like he's afraid to make a mistake. My guy, you're a rookie. You're in there to make mistakes and grow out of them mistakes sooner rather than later. Go in there, shoot them shots. You are a shooter. Why are you on the court as a shooter if you refuse to shoot when you butt naked open? No, you need to shoot that ball. You need to be more aggressive. And I think until he becomes more aggressive, it might be a confidence thing. He might still have some little rookie jitters or whatever, which is okay. He's a rookie. That's cool. He may end up in. I've said this privately in some group chats, but F Tank 58, shout out to him from the Chop Shot. He mentioned in the post game after the Dallas Mavericks game that he believes Reed Sheppard may end up going down to the G League, and that's okay. Like he's gonna end up going down to the G League, get his confidence up, get back into the flow of hooping with confidence, playing against other guys on the floor, and all of that. And I agree with that. I think that'll probably be a good thing for him. Okay, yeah, he's third overall pick. So if you ain't ready for the big lights yet, you're just not ready. Now go sit your ass down there in the G League. Get your confidence up. Go light it up down there. You see what it did for Cam Whitmore. You see what it did for Amen Thompson. It was a great deal. We have a good program down there in the Rio Grande Valley with the Vipers. It's cool. It's not a big deal. Come back later on in the season, just like Cam Whitmore and Amen did later on in the season last year, and reclaim your spot in the rotation if you really like that. And I believe that he is. And I don't think he'll have, an ego thing about it. I think he'll accept it, go down, get better. Cool. Overall, though, this game, a theme from this season is we can't put together 4 straight quarters. Even though we beat the Mavericks last game, wire to wire, we still didn't put together 4 straight quarters because the Mavericks ended up coming back. First half of this game, like I said, absolute gluteus maximus. Absolutely. Twerking all over the place. Not good. Second half, though, oh my. Boy, them lineups, them guys out there was just out there hooping like, man, we don't care whatever offense or defense you running, we finna dog you out of that. And that's what happened. So, moving forward, we can look, we're probably going to see, man, I hate that Alperen Sengun's minutes is getting cut so bad. But a lot of these lineups with Jabari at the center, it seems to unlock everybody else. Tari Eason at the 4. When the trio of Tari, Jabari, and Amen is absolutely frightening on defense. They create a lot of chaos. They create turnovers. They get on the glass. They get out and run. They switch a lot. They play some really good help defense. And on the other end, it looks smooth. Like everybody just plays more like themselves on that other end. So I can see that being. I mean, we've already seen that it's been a go-to trio for Ime Udoka. Sometimes it may be Jalen running point and Dylan at the 2, or Fred and Jalen, or I've seen them do that with Fred and Reed Sheppard too. I think they'll probably end up trying that same lineup with Fred and Aaron Holiday, probably in the next game. You can probably look out for that, and you probably see that. But yeah, man. Team stats. We kind of run through the team stats. So peep this. We managed to lose a game by 6 points. Meanwhile, we took 29 more shot attempts than the Golden State Warriors, but we only made 4 more shots. We made the same amount of 3-point shots. You see, by the way, real quick, in the first half, Golden State got off 23-point shots and made 12 of them. In the second half, that asshole lineup, that big dog lineup, that lineup that was out there, shut all of that down. There was 3 of 12 in the second half on 3-point attempts. So that's to me the winning formula for the Rockets is try to limit teams to 30 or less 3-point shots and live with whatever percentage that they shoot, but limit them to 30 or less opportunities. But this game, man, them fouls, I think, them referees was just not They were like, nah. Halftime, well, I don't know about halftime, but they got a call from somebody, and they was like, nobody. The Rockets cannot beat y'all. We need y'all to lose to them 14 times. So we'll see what happens next time. But next time they're probably gonna have Steph. So good luck with that. Like I said, free throws, 32 of 50 for the Warriors, 18 of 24 for the Rockets. Just terrible. We won the rebound battle by 2, 49 to 47. We had 18 offensive rebounds. We had 27 assists to their 26, and Golden State leads the league in, I believe they lead the league in assists per game with 31 or so per game. And the Rockets are actually 29th before this game in assists. I think we're like 21 assists per game, and we were at 27. So we had more assists this game than the Warriors, which you almost will never see again for the rest of the season when it comes to the Warriors. We had 10 steals to their 5, 6 blocks to their 4. We only turned the ball over 11 times. We turned them over 14 times, and most of them was in the second half. We've done a good job taking care of the ball so far this year, and we even did the same last year. What's key to me is we got up 107 shot attempts and only turned the ball over 11 times. That tells me a lot. These guys are paying attention. It's a great thing and we are playing a little bit faster. We're not the fastest team, but we're playing faster than we did last season, especially in certain spots. When we run out that Jabari at the 5 lineup. So that's a good trend for our offense. Points off turnovers. This is what killed us. The Warriors had 18 points to our 11, so they beat us in that category. But we beat them in fast break, 17 to 12, 54 to 44 points in the paint. We beat them there too. But we fouled 10 more times than they did, 32 to 22. And we had a couple of technical fouls as well. And Jabari had one. I think forget who else had one. Can't remember who else had one. I think it was Fred. Maybe it may have been Fred. But yeah, it'd be stuff like that, man. We don't want to really low key. That kind of lost us a game because we could have had the game if we didn't have them on technical fouls because they sank them 2 free throws. But yeah, man, that's really all I got, man. For now, man, that's all I got for now. Let me see who our next game is. Our next game is on Monday against the New York Knicks. We're going to be at home. It's going to be a really good game. Very interesting game. Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson in the house. Mikal Bridges. Just don't get me started on that guy. Very, very interesting game. I don't know if... Anyway, we're going to do a pregame. Me and the Rockets Round Robin guys. We're going to do a pregame. I'm going to do a little bit of studying on the Knicks. I watched a couple of their games. They look good and not good, but they look all right. They look annoyingly okay. You know, we'll see. I think, and they still kind of building some chemistry too. But we'll get there on Monday, man. It's the Rockets Propaganda Channel. If you're still with me to this point, that means you like what you see, like what you heard. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments below. Let me know if you was feeling what I'm saying, if you wasn't feeling what I'm saying, or was I saying some wild stuff? Was some of my takes too hot? Was my analysis of the game off? You know, let me know what you think down below, man. I don't really be getting offended. You can talk your ish about me too, like whatever. I don't really care. Yeah, man. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. It's the Rockets Propaganda Channel. We'll be back on Monday, and we out.